Hello, Cancers. All right, Cancers, let's get right into it. Let's set the tone for your reading. Let us set the tone for your reading, Cancers. This reading is for the 17th through the 24th of January. All right, Cancers, let's go. Let's see what's in your cards. Let's see what's in your cards. Hopefully, you all are having a good day on today. You may be watching this video on the 16th. I'm not sure which day you're going to watch the video, but every word I speak is with love and truth and good intention. That's right. That's going to be the tone set for your reading. Or just set your tone for your day, just in general. I've already prayed over the cards for everyone, right? So let's do it. Let's sit. Let's see what's in your cards. Let's see what's in your cards. Let us see what's in your cards. Let's see what's in your cards. Let us see what's in your cards. Cancers. Let's see what's in your cards. All right, time to thrive. There it is. Time to thrive. No more being in survival mode. It is time for you to thrive, right? So whatever that looks like for you, you're going to have to decide first in your mind. And number 10 is the number for instant manifestation. Number for instant manifestation, right? Yeah, I see money coming across your path. Here we have the 6 of Pentacles. And it's time for you to thrive. What do you want to thrive in being? What do you want to learn, right? We have 3 planets that are currently retrograde. I was about to say Mercury, but Mercury is not retrograde. Excuse me. Uranus is retrograde, Mars is retrograde, and Jupiter is retrograde, right? So Jupiter is the planet of good luck, good fortune. What's on your horizon? Like this person right here, like what's on the horizon for you? What's on the horizon for you? What's beyond for you? What's on the horizon for you? Excuse me. We also have the 6 of Pentacles here. We also have the 8 of Pentacles here. All right. So what do you want to focus on? What do you want to invest in for you? Like, what do you want to invest in? Because you're getting some money is coming your way for you to invest in something for you, right? What do you want to invest in? What do you want to do? What do you want to do, right? So, yeah, what do you want to do for you, right? You have some ideas. Here's the Ace of Wands. Somebody, what's interesting here, we're talking about the moon being in Cancer. Cancer is a water sign, and water is all about creativity, right? So what is it that you've been saying you wanted to do, right? What do you want to invest your time in? We're talking about 8 of Pentacles here. You talk about the number 8. Like that's going to create an infinite amount of resources for you. What do you want to invest your time in? That's going to create an infinite amount of resources for you, right? What is it? What is it that you want to invest in? Right? So, yeah, you want to be crystal clear. Here's the Magician card, right? So it does not, so that you are not confused, or that it doesn't send out a message of confusion, right? Because we're talking about Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication, learning, language, ideas, trade, travel, commerce, thoughts, opinions, your mind, factual memory. It doesn't send out a message of confusion for you, something that you can like put your hands on, like in the physical realm. What do you want to physically do that's going to create an infinite amount of resources for you? Think about it. Infinite amount of resources for you, right? Because like I said, you have money coming your way, right? It's a star card because you found your star. You found your light. You found your light. And that is within. You found your light in the darkness, right? So you found your light. So now it's on to the next level. So it's like once you get into your hermit crab shell, your symbol is a crab, right? So once you found your light, now what? What's the next level for you, right? You graduated, you went to the next level. What's the next step? What's the next step, right? Because it's time to thrive. You don't want to be in survival mode anymore, right? What's your next step? What's the next step? Think about that. Now that you're in the light, now that you've been enlightened, you come up out of the shadows. We had a wolf moon, right? So now that you've stepped out of the shadows of your pack, meaning your family, for whatever, some of you all. And when I say family, they don't always have to be blood relatives. I'm very sensitive to people who have, different, whatever your definition of family is, I'll just put it that way. But Now that you've stepped away from all of that, what do you want to do for you, for Cancer? You all are very nurturing zodiac sign. Since you have money, if you putting it into the universe, right? When you're talking about speak with love and truth and good intentions, if you had to speak an amount into the universe, to source, right? What would that come back to? Right? That you could work, be where you are and invest something for 8 hours. Like, what would you do? What would you do? Right? Here we have the Hermit card. Since you like being a hermit. Some of you all like being a hermit. Some of you all like being in that shell. Like, you like, that's just the thing about Cancers. I always tell people, like, Cancers really, for the most part, like being in that shell. You don't like really kind of being out in the well, it just case by case. You have whatever your moon sign is, but you shine bright regardless. That's what this is hope, bliss, optimism, right? And so what I'm picking up from your reading here is that someone really likes to get paid to work from home. This is what I'm looking at from somebody's read. I don't know who I'm talking to. Somebody's really not a spotlight kind of person, which throws people off. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, you have those celebrities that's like, okay, once they do what they have to do, they almost like want to race back to their they're introverted. That doesn't mean that they're shy. They're just introverted. They extroverted for what they need to do, their purpose, their light, operating in purpose, right? But then afterwards, they just kind of go back into their shell, right? And so you have some idea. You have some idea of kind of like what you have some ideas. You have some ideas. Yeah. But something has been fulfilled. So this is Saturn. Saturn is really about rules and structure and legacy and those kind of things. And so you want to think about that too. Like, speaking about 2 and 1 is 3, right? 3. Your lips moving, how you're inspiring and motivating people, taking, kind of sort of like past. Like, I feel like somebody was open about their past. And just how are you going to use that to inspire people moving forward, right? So if you were kind of an open book, you felt like you were healing, from your past, and you open it, you can make money doing that, like to help people. What would that look like for somebody, right? Very clear message. Because I see you getting money for it. I see you being financially independent. All right. We have the 4 of Wands here. So something is happening for you. Yeah. I feel like you may have been baited into something else that just was not you may have been baited into something that really let me see how I can word this. Because your third eye is open now, right? So, like, on your journey of trying to find your light, and a lot of people who are trying to find their light, what do you go back to? You go back to what's familiar to you, right? You go back to what's familiar with you. You go back to what you learn in your family, like what is familiar to you. But somebody has found their light. You found your light. And you're a star. Like, people know you're a star at what you do. You're high vibrational. Somebody is very positive. You thrive in something that you do. You get money for what you do. You spend a great amount of time, and more money is about to come across your path. Something gets you out of the bed every single day. And so you have a lot of ideas. You have a lot of ideas about what you do. I feel like somebody's very positive. Here we have the devil card. I feel like somebody is very, very positive. Even though people may even demonize whatever you do. I don't know what kind of work you all do, but people demonize everything. If you could be selling chicken and somebody would demonize that. Oh my God, the chicken is the devil. Demonize everything. But y'all know what I'm but the devil is really in the details. It really is in the details. I mean, the creator created everything. So there are going to be some people who oppose whatever you do. It doesn't matter what your job title is. You could work for whatever organization, whatever company. You could have been heavily vetted to get into that company. You could have all kinds of clearances. It wouldn't even matter. Somebody would demonize the organization you work for, the people you work with. You know, oh, you work for that company, that agency, that this, that. People will find anything to demonize. So somebody, like I said, something seems like you may have been, source is saying to you, it's time for you to thrive. It really is time for you to thrive. It's almost like people try to bait you into looking at this right here, like try to bait you and somebody into things to see if you all are alive. It could be you and your significant other, you and your spouse. Well, significant other, I guess, would be a spouse, right? You and your partner, you and your husband or wife, or y'all know, you and your person. I'll just say that because that'll cover everything. You and your person. Could be you and a sibling, you and an adult child, whoever. Try to bait people into things for money. And so, but anyway, it's time for you to thrive. It's time for you to thrive. It's time for you to thrive, right? Here we have the King of Wands here. So, but whoever did it, they've been lying about you behind your back, right? And these are energies that you have prayed for. These energies have been lying about you behind your back, and these are energies that you pray for. But you're on your throne. You're on your throne. You're on your throne. Right? So, but you're at the end of something. If something is over, but you will not be going back to something. You will not be going back to something, right? So here we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So you're going to feel very fortunate to this wolf moon energy. This wolf moon energy. Now that somebody's getting ready to start thinking about thriving, and I see money, coming to you and all these things. One, you won't be going back to something. That's one. And then the second thing is, and you have to decide what you're no longer motivated to go into, to do, for money, whatever it is. It could be the job that you're working right now. It could be going around certain people, places, things, whatever it is. You're no longer motivated. What was I getting ready to say? But you, looking at your cards here, I feel like somebody is going to be kind of sort of, I'm seeing balance here in your cards. I'm seeing balance. Like you've been in receiving mode of some downloaded messages here. So here we have the Queen of Cups here. So I do see you. That was the air. The heat. Excuse me. I see you showing a lot of compassion. Here we have the Two of Wands here. But see, you have a window of opportunities that lie ahead. I see somebody's now motivated about traveling. One energy in particular, you're definitely not going back to. One energy in particular, you're definitely not going back to because of how these two energies, what they did for money, like what they did for money while someone was in hermit mode to two energies. You know, what they did. They were baited into something. Lied behind people's backs. They did all kinds of stuff behind people's backs. And so I see you have showing a great deal of compassion, right? Here we have a Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. They created a lot of confusion. Here we have the King of Cups here. And but it brought you to a new level of compassion, though. It brought you to a whole new level of compassion. Looking at your cards here, let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see what else we got. Brought you to another new level of compassion. Yeah. So whoever these energies are, what was revealed for the last 8 years. It may not have been the last 8 years of your life. It could have been revealed just last year. What was concealed. It could have been just last year. It could have been at the end of something was concealed. December 31st, 2024 is now being revealed, right? So it doesn't matter. So let's say, for instance, whatever was done behind your back. Didn't matter how long ago it was. It's being revealed now. Something is being revealed now, right? Yep, here we have the 4 of coins here. So I see you being a little bit more conservative with your time. I see you being a little bit more conservative, with your time, Cancers. Being conservative with your time. Because somebody put a lot of energy into, and I'm not talking about you, but there's somebody put a lot of energy in competing with what you do for money. Like they were competing with you. They saw you thriving. And they put a lot of energy into whatever it is you do for a living, to mirror, literally to copy everything. It's like copy your entire life. That's what this is, right? Like somebody decided they're going to copy your whole life. Like this is just copying your whole life. So what's interesting about this, okay, I don't know if this is funny or not to somebody, but what's interesting about this is you, Cancer, your gifts cannot be duplicated. So people got to be real careful. I always tell people, be careful of what you pray for because you just might get it. Because whenever I see the Devil card in the Devil card in the Major Arcana, let me see for instance, that's why. Let's say, for instance, you're dating somebody or you're married to somebody and they look at your life as being the picture perfect life, right? Let's say you got your next door neighbors or you have a next door neighbor and they want your life. They want your entire, everything you got about your life. They want the car you have, your spouse. They want from top to bottom, right? They want your whole life, right? They want to literally swap lives with you, right? You, one, cannot be duplicated. You can be imitated, but you cannot be duplicated. You all are High Priestess by default. You have to choose whether you want to be dark or light. That's a choice, right? But the devil is in the details. You're about to start thriving. Some of you all didn't even realize that some of your colleagues set you all up to get fired. They wanted your job, but now everything went to shambles after you left because they couldn't copy you. Some of you all, people have wanted your exes, but the relationship didn't work out because you moved on to bigger and better things. I'm telling y'all, somebody's about to start thriving. Some people wanted your whole entire life, but it did not turn out the way they thought it was going to turn out. It didn't turn out the way they thought it was going to turn out. But it's the way that the energies are doing it. I'm looking at somebody, somebody either got fired from a job or there was so much pressure, somebody left their job, right? Because somebody that you thought in your workplace, Cancer, that you thought was your friend, that's somebody that you prayed for, that's somebody that you really thought was your friend, like y'all literally celebrated together. This is somebody that you work with, lied on you behind your back, did something behind your back without your knowledge. This actually was lied on you and somebody. It was you and somebody else. They got paid to do it. Had all these people doing all these, going down these rabbit holes, trying to find this out and find that out, copying everything. Some of y'all didn't even realize people was doing all kinds of stuff because of this one person who lied. Well, it could have been more than one person, but somebody wanted your life bad. Got paid to do it. Being shady. Limited spiritual beliefs. Right? So you got a message that's coming through about a younger person. Younger person. You got a message coming through about a younger person. And people have been shady towards them. They were blindsided by two energies. They had no idea. It's like you were blindsided. Here we have the six of coins here. Blindsided by some people. I mean, like, because that's a part of their legacy. Legacy is not always whatever you think legacy is. But some things are just passed down, like behavior. This something that somebody's been doing something for a long time, competing with people's families for a long time. That's what this is. If somebody was blindsided, it's like you were. People competing with other people's families, you know, for a prize. Yeah, here we had a Six of Wands here. Here we have the Nine of Wands. So you've come through this long and arduous journey. This is Nine of Wands that you would never go back to at all because of how something was done. Because of how something was done, right? Here we have the Hierophant by an organization. Yeah. Because you're now physically seeing something. You're physically seeing something. It's just like how ruthless some energies are, how you know, how they'll keep people confused. You know, here we have, so you're creating something new now. This is Ace of Cups here. You're creating something new. Creating something new. Yeah. For people who may be kind of stuck, like for two energies who may be stuck in a particular belief system. On this card, it looks like a chain to the devil, but like stuck in a particular belief system. But you're now creating something for energies who are shady towards people, who are stuck in a particular belief system to a point where they have to burn down everything in people's lives just to make a point, to blindside people, separate families, do all kinds of stuff just to, instead of teaching and helping people, you gotta just do the most. So whoever these energies are, and like I said, these are so you're creating something new. You're creating something new because this is very familiar to you. Something about either where you used to work and you saw this in your job, you saw something where you worked, but something you're doing where you've seen people work really, really hard and build things up, and people come right in and just burn it all down. Just, yeah, like I said, just see it as competition and just try to just burn it all down. But anyway, I do see you receiving some money for something. Yeah, so somebody is at a crossroad here. Could be at a crossroad. You could be at a crossroad trying to make some decisions moving forward about some things. But true offering. But true offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. Returns it to love. Yeah. What I'm looking at here for you all Cancers is a win-win. I'm looking at something as a win-win. The devil, I'm telling you, is in a detail because the Creator created the devil. If you can get past a particular mindset, I'm serious, if you can get past a particular mindset, Cancer, and keep your vibrations high, when people demonize this and demonize that and demonize whatever, that's something they have to get past. We're dealing with this right here. Hold on. Hold on. So you have like the 9 of Wands. Yeah, but it's something you and somebody. It could be you and a spouse. You and somebody. Well, I mean, absolutely. You and whoever. I don't know. You and somebody definitely have no interest in being connected to. A new romantic cycle begins for somebody. Yeah. So somebody could be, because I feel like somebody is very fair-minded. This is this right here. And the scales are balanced. The scales are balanced here. But a new romantic cycle begins. I don't think it's just because we're coming up on February either, but but I think it was just happened that way for somebody. So it could be you and your person are now motivated to just get closer, you and your person. Because you all are starting to see that misery really does love company and what people are motivated by. And that you're significantly motivated by something different. Some people really are motivated by people being behind closed doors with 10 swords just in their back, just depressed, sad. They motivated by that kind of stuff. That just get people going. Oh, we got to go save somebody, right? And this right here doesn't motivate some people, that you're thriving. You went back into your crab shell. Source pushed you all back in your crab shell. That doesn't motivate some people. Because to some people that looks like it's demonic, because you're going directly to source. You're bypassing certain people. You're going directly to source for answers, right? So let's see what else we got. All right. So yeah, so make a meal. Somebody very healthy eating. Looks like you're into healthy eating anyway, possibly. You see all these veggies here. But yeah, so there we go. There we go. Yeah, but some people saw you as competition. Some people saw you as competition. This is not new to you all. This is really not new to you all. You all are incredibly smart and a highly intuitive sign. So some people went right into, okay, I mean, telling all kinds of lies on you all. Here we have observed border patrol. So people start seeing red. So what in the world were they saying about you or somebody going to a border, like somebody was traveling? What were they saying? Somebody was lying about you. Because they had people seeing red. Because usually when you see red, I mean, that really connects us with the root chakra. Maybe something about your roots. Maybe, basically where you grew up. Or you're lying about, where you're from or where your family's from. Or somebody, whatever the case may be. But you may be somebody is saying they saw you somewhere. Looking at your cards here, somebody's saying they saw you or somebody somewhere, but they lying about it. Seeing you, saying they saw you somewhere. Because the person lying behind somebody's back. Let me see. Sending out a lot of confusing messages. It's not unusual for people to find out, like, things are being uncovered in people's family, like in people's family. So this is the year of 9, where everything is being uncovered, right? Everything is being uncovered. This is being exposed to create something new conversation around a lot of different things. But with all of this fire here, you think there's fire, right? You think, well, there's smoke, there's fire. Okay, so somebody needs to go look into something. Let's go pay attention, right? So this card right here, when I'm saying a new romantic cycle begins, it could have been somebody that you dated at one point, or your parents dated, or, because I'm saying a man and a woman here, even though all of this is genderless here. Well, it could have been you and your spouse, or your significant other, or somehow you could travel across a border. A border could be anywhere, from state to state, country to country, whatever it is. But somebody's saying somebody is lying about something, but they're being shady about something, right? And the way that they're being shady is like trying to affect, like messing up, like creating so much fire around something. Excuse me, creating so much fire around something for them, only because they saw you as competition. Right? Only because they saw you as competition. It would be like you having a colleague, you have a like a cubicle at work or whatever, and you say, oh, you and your spouse, y'all just bought a new house. Let's say you and your spouse just bought a new house, and your person that you think y'all go to lunch together every single day, y'all talk, you sit down, you're like, oh, you and your husband or your wife, y'all are thinking about buying a new house, and you're just talking. You just talking. Y'all are talking about going on vacations, because we're looking at the Two of Wands here, because I'm seeing somebody possibly traveling. You have the window of opportunities open to you. You're traveling, you're doing all of this other stuff, and people are just sitting there listening, just competing, being shady. Oh, well, so what? I mean, how are you and your husband able to afford this, and how are y'all able to do that, and how are you oh, okay. But they're creating something. They're creating something very damaging. Creating something very damaging. Whoever these energies were. So here we have 22, Spirit. So Pathfinder. So now you've been enlightened. This card right here is two. There was energies that were trying to disrupt you and someone else's peace, while you and somebody were on your path. So it could be you and your spouse, you and your partner, you and your kids, whoever. But somebody was trying to disrupt you and somebody's spirit. Y'all were on your path of finding a path of enlightenment. And these are energies that could have prayed for you all, prayed with you, helped you, but it was easier to keep you into the light. These are a group of people, by the way. So again, that would be equivalent to you starting a new job. Their people saw you as competition coming through the door. No matter whatever you look like, it doesn't really matter. You could have been a different gender than ever. You could have been a part of a minority group. It doesn't matter. People saw you as competition. So let's get familiar real fast with this energy, because the goal is to mirror. Let's get to the throne of mirroring. Let's literally copy everything. It's like somebody go into your computer and take your entire computer and mirror it to theirs. This is like somebody's mirror your entire life. Somebody's copied everything from you. Let's copy that entire person's life, but they can't do it. Yeah, somebody cannot be you. They can't be you. So you and somebody are receiving some money. You and somebody are receiving some money. Oh, here we have release. Yeah, release. So 42. You see that knife there? That's 42. Without delay, cut the cords to any unhealthy or toxic people, places, energy, habits, and beliefs. This is a time to stand in your truth without cutting anyone down in the process. You want to meditate on this when you want to be the spiritual warrior with love, honor, and compassion, right? So this is a ceremonial dagger carried, and it cuts through negative energy, and it upholds the soldier's creed, right, to devotees. And so, but like I said before, you're cutting out anything. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, because you and somebody were on your path to enlightenment, there are energies who are saying you and somebody were chained to a dark entity. Like y'all, oh my God, they possessed by the devil. Right. So let's see what else is in your cards here. Let's see what else is in your cards. So yeah, a new romantic cycle is beginning for someone, but again, along the spirit of being familiar, because they're talking about your family, right? Who would seem to be most familiar? These energies want to get to know your family, or people who were considered as your family the quickest. Let's get what we can get out of. Let's find out what we can find out about this energy. Let's really find out, where this comes from. Why are they so into this? But somebody feel like you're into some kind of dark something, and you and somebody are into some kind, maybe because you all watch tarot, or I don't know, but that's why I always say don't push tarot, like don't force tarot on people who don't really watch it. Don't force it onto people, because there's symbolism in everything. There's vibration, there's frequency in everything, words, there's secrets uncovered and everything, right? There's no gender here, right? So I feel like you and somebody will be receiving some money, but what I feel like, Cancer, for you all. I feel like one of you all, whoever, I don't know who went it. I feel like y'all are the type that will go into a work environment and be like, okay, let's everybody do like team building. Let's everybody get along, because you all are nurturing spirits, right? I'm talking to men and women Cancers. I feel like y'all will go into a work environment. It's like, oh, let's all get along. Let's all, like a mothering spirit, very nurturing. Y'all will be the ones, I'm talking to men and women Cancers, that will bring the cakes in. Y'all be putting the potlucks together. I know what people say about potlucks, but y'all, that's the Cancer. The Tupperware bowls, that's the Cancers, right? Very nurturing spirits, right? But y'all have to also understand there are some energies who like to be divided. They like their own. We don't want to be. But y'all see, y'all know what I'm talking about in the workplace. Just period. Something like people like that in your family. They like to be divided. We don't want all of that inclusiveness. we don't want all of that. We just let me go back to my office. Don't talk to me. Let me go back to my little cubicle, whatever. Just so I don't want to be bothered with all of that. I want to do what I want to do, right? So some people feel like that for them makes it feel like you are chained to a particular belief system that everybody has to get along. Everybody has to be connected in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So here we have 000. I am a creator, but you are one with the creator, and there are no limits to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on earth. So if somebody is a triple threat, right? And I'm not saying that to boost anybody's ego and swell your head up to the side of a water tank. What I'm saying is, I think it's great that somebody wants everybody to, get along, but Source really wants you to be able to recognize familiar spirits. Some energies want to get close to you real fast, real quick, real fast. And they will, don't let people get too familiar with you too fast, because they'll go run into somebody's office and be like, oh, did you know such and such and such and such? And the next thing you know, you're like sad. Like, what is that for? Like, what was the reason for all of that? Right? What is the reason, right, for all of that? So I definitely feel like you would be releasing, just some energies just in general. Just some energies in general. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully this has been helpful for you all. Continue keeping your vibrations high. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you all being sweethearts. People love Cancers. What would we do without nurturing spirits on this planet, for real? Everybody need a hug. So, but you just recognize that there are some spirits, you need all the elements. For real, you need all the elements. Some people just don't know how to use it. They don't know how to use their element in a positive way. So keep being sweethearts, keep being empathic, keep giving your absolute best. I'm speaking to your highest frequency. Continue not holding back. Continue being reflective, maternal, highly imaginative, very loyal to your craft, whatever you're doing. Emotional. Don't be afraid to show your emotions, sympathetic to mankind, and also encouraging. Continue being that, Cancers. The whole planet needs it. That's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful to you, and I will see you all in the next video. I'll see you all in the next video. But yeah, a lot of good things. You all motivate somebody. I'm telling you, I don't know who I'm talking to. Y'all motivate people wherever you go. That's why all of this fire is here. So many people are turned up and motivated. They see you all coming. They like, okay, this the water we need. It's like you all come in. I'm telling you, it's like somebody comes in. Your energy comes in like King and Queen. King and Queen of Cups. Compassionate. You filled up on water yourself. You're ready to pour out. It's like overflow of water. So if people come in and they're anxious, they have a lot of anxiety, they stressed out, here's some water for you. Here's some water for you. Just what to say. You just, like I said, so you're about to create something new and thrive. So congratulations to you, Cancers. Congratulations to you. But you releasing some energies. They just, like I said, they can't. Some people, that's what their spirit is in. Some people lied on you behind your back. And these are energies, same energies that you prayed for. So, and these are in your personal and your professional life. So, time to thrive. All right? Bye.